Hey Fisher people, good morning. My name is Mark, otherwise known as EatnLunch. It's been raining all morning, it's been raining all week actually. I did a little time catching some bait fish. I already published that video, check it out. I'm going to take you to a hot spot. We're going to catch some catfish on jugs, so here we go. Alright guys, so we've reached the spot where I think I want to put out my first jug. If you've seen some of my earlier videos, you've seen me run up this chute here. It's very shallow. Up above there's sort of there's a road that goes across, and there's two culverts that run through. And with all this rain, I think there's water coming through those culverts. It's a good catfishing spot. So is the mouth of this little channel, and it just gets narrower and narrower, but this mouth is not a bad spot. So I'm going to toss out one jug right here, and then I'm going to put out another jug once I'm up in the spot. Hopefully you can see this is a very basic jug. Got a main line on it, and then every few feet there's a barrel swivel which you can use to attach leaders onto. This one has a short rope. We're in very shallow water right here, so this is one that I'm going to choose to use. Now real soon I'm going to make a video that's going to outline how to build these from scratch, and I'll build some nicer ones. Now a lot of people do their jugging and they'll just let them free float, but in this particular case I want this jug to stay right at the mouth of this sort of little inlet right here, because I know from experience that it's a good spot. I think for this spot I'll do one small live bait. He's a little guy. I'm gonna use one of my smaller hooks, fairly short leader. I have learned that the shorter leaders seem to work out better, especially if you're using like bullheads for bait, because those bullheads, man, they will twist up and they'll go all around and around and around your main line like nuts. Okay, so we got small bait fish. Flip that on. All right, so it's on my main line. And another bait. Let's do one cut bait and one live bait. How about that? I'm gonna just cut this guy in half. It's got lots of nice fresh blood and guts right through his eye socket. And this will be for a bigger channel cat if one happens by, if I get lucky. Now if you can see, I've got an anchor, main line with two baits hanging off of it, and a jug. And so I'm gonna go ahead and send over my baits in the jug. There we go. Come back through here. Hopefully I'll have a catfish on there. All right, good news and bad news, fisher friends. Bad news is it started raining again. Good news is, you see all that water coming in those culverts? When the water's coming in those culverts like that, see the small little area that I'm fishing, and look at the little creek I have to come up to get here. It's only like 1.5 feet deep in some spots. But I've caught some very nice sized catfish out of this hole, but only when that water is running like that. And I haven't seen that water running like that since spring. It's raining right now. I'm gonna rig up another jug and we'll see if we can get on some fish. And I'm gonna let my anchor down. Now you can see this is a decent sized bait fish here. It's gonna take a big channel cat to take this down, so I got high hopes. Okay, there we go. All right, so obviously it's still raining. I'm over here on the side of this little hole. There's the culverts with all that water rushing in. That looks great. I put a jug down with the live bluegill and some cut bait sort of in the middle. It gets deepest sort of, I'm right off to the edge of the spot where it gets deepest there. It is still raining, but I am fishing. Look at that buck, y'all. Alright, so I'm just pulling out of here, and you see how this one jug is tipping up like that? Now it could be that that's the live bait doing that, but usually on this jug that means there's a fish on and he's pulling. So let's slide up beside this thing, because that kind of activity looks more like fish action than bait or wind action. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, there's a nice channel right there. I guess about That's about 5 pounds. Definitely a nice channel cat. Go ahead and let him slip back in. Then we're gonna go get warmed up a little bit though, get out of the rain for a little while. Now we'll check him again later. Alright, check it out, check it out. So, it's been raining all day. It's been raining 4 days. I was out this morning, as you already saw. Now, the sun is out. I'm gonna get back in the boat. I'm gonna run these jugs. Hey fisher friends, as you can see the sun is out. The rain has stopped. Put the jugs out earlier. I'm gonna check these jugs. Hopefully we got some cats hanging off of them. I had to take a little break because that wind and rain was getting me cold. Always be fishing though, really hoping for a flathead, but we'll see. So wish me luck. Fishermen need luck. This fisherman needs a bilge pump. Okay, the jug tip. The jug's tipping up now, we're approaching. The jug is moving. Oh, the jug is moving. The jug is moving. We got a fish on, Betsy. We got a fish on. Alright. Okay, another one about the same size. Alright. It's another nice channel cat. Be a good eater if I was keeping anything today. I'm not today. I'm just having fun jug fishing. Now let's go check the next one. No? Just an anchor stuck in the mud. Still got some lively bait though. Alright, so my hot spot turned out to be kind of a dud. Good thing the mouth worked out so well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in my bait bucket and set these down in another spot and probably hit them up again in the morning.